welcome to our YouTube channel that you will learn how to use AutoCAD. First of all, when we want to start a drawing, we click on the Start Drawing AutoCAD. Let's start here in the AutoCAD interface. The AutoCAD interface that is composed of AutoCAD icons, where we can open a new file, open a ready file, save as, import, export, publish, print, etc. And then we have here the file tabs like home, insert, annotate, parametric, view. These tabs will pass with us in next tutorials in exercising. And now here we have the panels, the most used panels in AutoCAD. The draw panel, the modify panel, the annotate, the layers, the block properties, etc. Let's start here by explaining how to move, zoom in, zoom out using the mouse. First of all, in AutoCAD specifically, we can't use the touchpad. Please guys, don't use the touchpad, use a mouse. In the wheel of the mouse we can zoom in and zoom out on the object we want. All we have to do is to move the cursor on the object we want to zoom in on, zoom out on, and move the wheel like that. Simple. If I want to move all my page, I can press and hold the wheel where I can see the hand like that. In the left button in the mouse I can select. If I click on the object, I can select the object. I can select the object in the left button. In the right button, we will see that if I select an object, I can see its list of properties and a lot of commands. Like properties, you can see here a window with the circle properties. You can see here by clicking on the right button the quick properties of the rectangle, the color of the rectangle, on which layer it is, the line type, the global width, and the closed, and if it's closed. Okay guys, we have a question here. If I want to select a bunch of objects in my working space, is it right to select them all one by one like that? No, not really. If I want to select a bunch of objects or a multiple of objects, I can click with my left button and drag to select all the objects that I want to select like that. When I want to deselect, I press escape. Okay, if I want here to deselect one of the object I selected in the working space, I can simply press shift and select them again. And this is how I deselect objects. Let's start drawing a line. I can press on line icon here in the drawing panel, and I can see here line specify first point. AutoCAD automatically gives me the steps I have to do to complete a task or an order. He's telling me here to specify first point. I can, in the working space, click on the left button to specify my first point, like that. Simple. And I can move him or rotate my second point freely. He is now telling me to specify my next point. I specify my next point, and the next one, and the next, and the next, and the next. When I finish, I can press escape. But if I did a mistake that I want to undo, I can press undo on the command bar or press U on my keyboard and enter or space to undo the last order, like that. When I finish, I press escape. And now let's draw the same shape but in polyline. I specify the start point. I specify my next point, my next point, my next point, and my next point. I press escape when I finish. Here we have the same shape but different command. Let's see what is the difference between these two shapes. When I select this object drawn by line, I can see that every line is a part. But if I select the object drawn by polyline, I can see here that all the object is grouped in one line. This is the difference in polyline and line. Let's now draw circle. In the command line, he tells me to specify the center point of circle. I specified the the center point of the circle. I can here specify the radius of the circle freely, or I can also press on the D to specify my diameter, or click on the word diameter in the command line. Here I can give him my number of the diameter. Let's say it's 20. So here I have a circle of diameter 20. Okay guys, let's draw here a rectangle. A rectangle. In the command line, he is telling me to specify my first point, the first corner point. I specified in the workspace by clicking on the left button in the mouse, my first corner. I can here specify the next corner, the other corner of the rectangle. Okay guys, and let's now draw a rectangle with specific dimensions. Let's now draw a rectangle of specific dimensions. I can here click on the rectangle. In the working space, I can specify my first corner, then I can give him my dimensions by clicking the numbers on keyboard. Okay, here I can start with a width of 50. I press comma, then I tell him that I want the height of 20. This is my rectangle with width of 50 and height 20. That's how I draw a rectangle with specific dimensions. Thanks guys for watching this tutorial, And don't forget to subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram and like our video. And don't forget also to comment below if you have any question. And watch our next tutorial where I will explain the modify and the annotation panels. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. Bye.